Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. In the 100x DNA Accelerator, we're going to learn how to catapult your influence, accelerate your impact, and unleash new income levels. And for you to be able to unleash new income levels, you first of all have to catapult your influence. And we do that by applying the platinum rule. Now, the platinum rule says treat others the way they want to be treated. And because you already have access to business in a box and you have DISC assessments, then this is going to be very simple for you. So in this video, I'm going to demonstrate how you could possibly influence Caroline by understanding her DISC style. So eyes on the screen and let's begin. You first of all have a look at Caroline's DISC graph. You can see the graph on the right, the natural style, is significantly different to the graph on the left, which is the adapted style. What we're going to start with is by having a look at her natural style. This is her when she's comfortable, when she's relaxed, when she's at home. And knowing this is very important because you may have to influence people differently based on the environment that they're in. So let's take a close look. We can see here that Caroline's D score is active, 88. The I style is active, 88. We can see the S style is less active at 40. And we can see on the C style, it's a score of 10, which is an extended score. So the C style is less active. Now, if you wanted to influence Caroline, what you'd have to understand is that her natural style is a very fast paced. When it comes to dealing with problems and challenges, she's going to do it fast. When it comes to influencing people and contacts, she's going to do it fast. When it comes to managing the pace and the consistency in the environment, she's going to move fast. When it comes to dealing with policy and constraints, she's going to want to get through it really fast. And it's very important for you to understand that she moves at a fast pace. And this is part of the platinum rule, to treat others the way that they want to be treated. So if you're a low D and you go slow, if you're a low I and you go slow, and you're a high S and you go slow, and you're a high C and you go slow, then you're going to have a lot of challenges influencing Caroline. So knowing what you now know is you're working with somebody who moves at an extremely fast pace. And if you want to influence and persuade her, you're going to have to increase your pace. And that's going to be one of the first things. So as we unpack this DISC report, let's have a look at some of the things that you could become aware of, and then you could adapt accordingly. So what you can see here, there's a high D and a low C style. So what you need to know about the high D and low C style is that they're willing to take a risk. They're willing to explore risk. They're willing to jump into something without having to do all the research and without all the due diligence that other styles would want to perform. Remember, the DC style wants results and they want them fast, fast, and fast. So what's important here is if you want to influence Caroline, first of all, you've got to move fast. You've also got to be open. You've got to understand their defiant nature, and you've got to be friendly, and you've got to move fast. That's the first thing. Now look at the DI style. You can see the D and the I is very similar. And what's really important here is that understanding both the D and the I style have a priority conflict. The D style is guarded and the I style is open. So the D and the I actually have a conflict here. So what you've got to do is you've got to be open, but not expect her to be too personal. She wants you to deal with her in a friendly and open manner, but don't force her to open up too much. Don't have too much fun and don't try to be too personal, because you both have a pace and priority conflict. Next, you can see the high I and the less active S style. And what you want to do here is you want to be open and you want to get into the relationship fast. The high I is giving you all of their trust. And the more active S style says, let's move at a fast pace. I want to be open with you. I want you to trust me. I trust you. Don't worry about trying to get my trust. I'm giving it to you in advance. And this relationship we can build quite quickly. Now, if you're slow to open up, if you're slow to trust, you won't be able to influence or persuade Caroline. So you've got to be able to adapt to her style. Next, you can also see here that Caroline's C style is an extended score. It's extremely low. And there's one thing you've got to know about Caroline is not to bore her with all of your details. So if you're a high C person and you avoid risk, what you're dealing with is a person who's willing to explore risk. As the high C style, you're going to study everything from cover to cover. She only wants the executive summary. So do not bore her with the details. So if you want to influence and persuade Caroline, these are the things that you need to know about her. When she's operating from her natural style, when she's in her comfort zone, when you're dealing with her at home or in a favorable social environment. But something changes. When you look at Caroline's adapted style, you'll notice that that I style drops all the way down. It drops from 88 to 38. It drops by 50 points, and you must know this about her. You can also see the C style goes up by 17 points. It goes from 10 all the way up to 27. So you're going to have to influence and persuade her differently in the business environment. So I want you to keep these things in mind. The D style, when it comes to getting results, she's still going to move fast. But when it comes to interacting with people and contacts in business, she's going to drop that score down by 50 points. And she's going to have less trust, less optimism, and she's going to want to move slower when it comes to people and contacts. Don't make the mistake of thinking that she's the same at home and in business. In addition, you can see that C style goes up. She's going to be more attentive to detail. Don't bore her with the details, but you will need to answer a few more questions and give some more information. So this is what we can learn. When it comes to the D style here, it's high. You've just got to get to the point. Do not beat around the bush. Just give it to her straight. Just tell her the facts immediately. Don't share your opinions. Just give her options. That's the first thing. Now, when it comes to the I style, this is significantly different. Don't try to butter her up. Don't try to butter her up. Don't try to give you all this trust, all this enthusiasm, all this excitement. Stop it. Don't do that. Be more factual. Don't try to build the friendship. Don't try to get the trust. Don't try to be overly enthusiastic. Just give her the facts and it'll be more influential. S style. Remember, the score goes up by about 8 points. So she's going to have more flexibility with people. She'll be able to deal with many different people from high S to low S. And then the C style. What's really important here is this key word, independence. The C score at 27 says, I want independence. And if you can show her how to become more independent, more self-sufficient as a business owner, you'll capture her attention and you'll be able to influence her easily. But don't make the mistake that this person operates the same naturally and when they're in the business environment, adapted. There's two different operations of approach. So what that means is you have to be able to adapt, adjust, and respond appropriately. So remember, if you want to be able to unleash new income levels, first of all, you have to be able to catapult your influence. You have business in a box. You have access to this technology. You can read Caroline's report, and the next time you have a coaching session with her, then you can apply the platinum rule, which is to treat others the way that they want to be treated. And when you do that, you'll catapult your influence. The customer will say yes. You'll get what you want. They'll get what they want, and you'll have a beautiful business relationship. Now, I want you to do one thing. Before you press end on the video, I want you to leave one learning. Knowing what you now know, what could you do differently? Go ahead, leave a comment below, and I'll see you soon.